This is Pulse News. It's our small office in downtown Palo Alto. Pulse is an app on iPad, iPhone, and other Android devices where you can kind of see all your news visually, and it's as easy as clicking on an article to kind of read it right there. And it allows you to kind of get all your favorite news sources into one place. My background is electrical engineering, and I think everybody in the company is very technology focused. And in some ways we've stumbled into this industry without knowing about it. And I think our experience is only 8 months old. And so, it's something that we're figuring it out ourselves. And some people say that, oh, you don't have this background, how are you in this industry? And some people say, oh, thank God you don't have this background, now you're in this industry, you can really change it. We were in our last quarter at Stanford where we took a class called Launchpad. Right from sketching onto the paper to creating PowerPoint mocks to building something on code to releasing it on the App Store. All of that was done in a compressed time frame of 6 weeks. We didn't have much money to kind of spare on the startup, and so we didn't really have an office. And what's really interesting about the whole experience of working in a cafe was that we were around people who were basically the people we were trying to get to use the app. By the time we released, we had already done hundreds of iterations to the product.
We need to keep increasing our limit of the number of sources we give you, and also increase the number of sources available in Pulse, so that you can keep having those moments of joy when you discover new sources.
I really wanted to start my own company and live the dream of the Valley of doing that. I was always trying out different ideas, and I've always been kind of hacking through different things that are in my head. And so I'm very, very glad that I'm not working in a corporate with thousands of people, because every person at Pulse plays such an important role. I think we bring more of the user experience and the technology behind it. But at the end of the day, the news is about the content, and so content is still king, and it's all about really cool journalists or writers writing interesting stories that people will read.